Thank you. NBC4 investigates back in court today in the case of pop singer David. Prosecutors have presented their first pieces of forensic evidence in the murder of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
Investigative reporter Leonard joins us now live from downtown L.A. with that new information from inside the courtroom. Eric.
Hi, Kathy and Jonathan. Well, both of these scientists who work at the LAPD crime lab called criminalists have testified about the techniques they used to search for blood inside the Tesla sedan where Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body was found, also inside the Hollywood Hills home where detectives believe Celeste was murdered. Both of the scientists described searching for bloodstains and using chemicals to test and visualize what could be evidence. The first one described examining the car using chemical treatments to make potential bloodstains glow and finding 2 of them in the rear trunk of the Tesla, later matched to Celeste's DNA. The second described the search of the garage of the home in the Hollywood Hills where indications of blood were found on rubber floor mats, under mats, on a tarp, and under an inflatable kids pool. Earlier, prosecutors focused on the alleged financial motive for the murder. A business executive from Interscope Records testified that David Burke, performed as David, might have earned $19 million from his record deal. But the deal was terminated last year after Celeste was found dead. That was after Burke had completed only the first 2 of 4 albums. Prosecutors say had Celeste gone public with accusations Burke was having a sexual relationship with a child, it would have ended his career. Also, we heard from a CHP officer who described a Caltrans worker's discovery of finding Celeste's passport ID card off a highway in Santa Barbara. Prosecutors say Tesla tracking data shows Burke had driven there several times around the time of Celeste's disappearance, and it's suspected he went there to dispose of evidence. Now, as for the millions of dollars that David Burke was earning from his record deal, potentially up to $19 million had he completed the 3rd and 4th album, we heard from the attorney representing Celeste Rivas Hernandez's family. He spoke outside court a few minutes ago and said he too was surprised by those numbers.
That was a bit of a jaw drop for the family. They told me outside the courtroom that they were shocked how much money that young man was earning, and his potential to earn millions was kind of hard to hear. You know that these musicians make a lot of money, but he was just kind of getting his career started.
So we'll be back here tomorrow. We expect more testimony from the crime lab, this time on the DNA, the serology testing on those things that were found in the car and the home. Also expect to hear from an LAPD detective who looked into this sexual abuse of Celeste allegedly at the hands of the singer David Burke. Live at criminal courts in downtown LA, I'm investigative reporter Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.